Yo, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, do's and dudettes. It's your boy Will, back again with another Will Report video, giving you a little conversation up about starting a fragrance collection. I get asked a lot of questions a lot of time about what fragrance should I buy or what's going to work for what and how many fragrances should I have in my collection. I'm going to give you just 5 fragrances, 5 types of fragrances that you probably want to keep in your collection, or if you just want to have a small collection, all you need is 5. All right, let's check it out after this. Okay, so we're going to start off with probably the most important fragrance that you're going to have in your collection, or if you only want to have one fragrance, it's got to be an anchor fragrance, something that you can use almost for anything, any time of the year. It's going to work. It's not going to offend anyone. It's going to be pleasing, and it'll last a good amount of time, maybe at least 4 hours. So if you have a good anchor fragrance, don't worry about it. But if you don't, got one for you, and that is this right here. That is Cedrat Boise, and this is the original formula. They do have a Cedrat Boise Intense that is a little bit sweeter in my opinion, and I think it's I actually prefer this one for an anchor scent. And this scent, you can use it for anything. You can use it for going to work. You can use it for a date scent. You can use it for going out for running errands. You can even use it as a gym scent. And what it is something that's similar, not exactly the same, to Creed Aventus. And people say that this is supposed to be a clone of it. It's nowhere near a clone of it. This one is a lot sweeter than Creed Aventus. It has some fruity notes, and then it has some white florals. It has some white jasmine. It has white musk in it, and it has black currant, and it's just it has some spicy notes also. So on the top, it's a little bit spicy. It's not your average just lemon type of vibe. It's a good scent to wear pretty much anytime, anywhere. And this is probably one of my favorite Mancera fragrances. But it works. It lasts long. I never have gotten anyone to say that they didn't like this fragrance. So starting out, Cedrat Boise. Try it out. The next one up is probably the next important thing that you might need a fragrance for is date night. Now, it may not be that important, but a lot of times when you're putting on a fragrance, you're putting it on because you want to get attention, and you want the person that you're with or the people that you're around to enjoy it. And that would be a date night if it's just one-on-one, obviously. And what I picked out is YSL's La Nuit, and this is like the easy grab and go date scent. Everybody knows what this scent is, and if you go to the store and as you can see, this fragrance color is kind of like a cognac color. If you go to the store and it's gray, it is still the same fragrance. It's just that I've had this for a while, and the color of this has changed. The color of the fragrance has changed. It's gotten a little bit stronger. So don't get worried about that. It is the same fragrance. And this one, some of the fragrances, some of the notes that are really cool with just people in general are cardamom, lavender, bergamot, blood orange, orange, um, some of those fragrances. As long as you have those kind of fragrances in your fragrance, you're pretty much going, unless it's mixed incorrectly, you're going to get a fragrance that most people are going to like. And this one is top um, on cardamom. It's so warm and it's so inviting, because for you to have a date scent, you want a scent that's not jumping out really, really far too far, because you want the person to come in close and kind of catch your vibe a little bit. So yeah, that is what I have for date scent. Date scent down, anchor scent down. Next up will be, what do we have? A professional scent. Now this is a scent that you will be okay wearing to work, or wearing to a business meeting, or something that's professional. So you don't want anything that's too intrusive, and you don't want anything that's going to potentially offend the person that you're meeting, or the people that you're meeting. And what I grabbed out to be a very good office or professional scent is this here. And this is Prada Amber, or it's also called, I think, Prada Man. This is very, 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 very close to Prada L'Homme, which is, everybody thinks of that as the best office scent. But this is also a good one. This one gives a little bit different in the vibe. So this one starts out with bergamot and neroli and cardamom. There you go again with that cardamom. That's the same note, and it has a very fabric chic type of vibe to it. So it almost smells like a high-end soap, like a Dove type of soap, not like what's the other fragrance? Mugler Cologne. That one smells like Iris Spring, but this one smells more like a high-end soap that you may get at one of the hotels. So yeah, it's a very fresh, easygoing fragrance. And then even when it dries down with some I think sandalwood and something else. But it's very, very calming. It's very appealing, and you're not going to get any problems with this. That is your professional scent. The next one up is your formal events. Now, formal events tend to be events where it's a lot of people, and maybe big crowds, and you may want to have something that's going to be something that'll reach out a little bit further. So it'll bring somebody in so you can start a conversation, or you might want a fragrance that's going to be a conversation starter. And what I grabbed out to have that is this one here. And this is Amber Wood. I don't know why I have so much reflection, but this is Amber Wood by Ajmal. This one, oh my goodness. Now, it can be a little tricky, because if you wear this in the summertime, you really have to gauge your sprays. And if it's humid outside, or if it's over 100 degrees, go with something else. And that's another thing about these 5 fragrances. These 5 fragrances can be interchanged for different situations. You can use the professional scent for a date scent, or you can use the date scent for a anchor scent if you want, So, but this one starts out with apple and cardamom. It's so inviting. But the thing it's a little tricky is it does have wood in it. I think it's either agarwood or cedarwood. But when it gets way down to the dry down, to the base notes, when you get, because it's a long lasting fragrance also, it's easily 12 hours with this fragrance. When you get to the base notes, it becomes a little bit oody. It's a wearable oody, but if you're not a person that likes oud, or you're around people that don't like oud, you know, that's where it can get a little bit tricky. But this is a really great scent for a formal event. And then the last one, I would say you need a signature scent. Something that you wear around your friends, and you wear around family, or you wear to different events, and you just want people to recognize you with that smell. And what I grabbed out here for this is this one here. And this one is Costumes Nationals. Oh, this is, oh my goodness. Again, it has those bright, spicy notes. Well, it has those bright notes, but it has some spiciness to it. I think it's cinnamon, but it also smells like a white pepper type of vibe to it. So this one starts out with that cardamom and bergamot. Oh my goodness, so good. And then it has that cinnamon in it, and the cinnamon in it is almost like a sweet cinnamon. So almost comes off similar to, not that it smells like that, but it comes off similar to the cinnamon on Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. Not that it smells like that. It doesn't smell like cereal, but it has that with the bergamot, the freshness of the bergamot, and the cardamom, the sweetness of the cardamom. Great. This is a really, really good scent. So if you're looking for a good signature scent, and again, like I said, these scents can be interchanged. This is a good signature scent. If you want to, you could use La Nuit as a signature scent. You could. It really is a close encounter kind of scent, and you can interchange the Cedrat Boisé with the L'Homme, or you can use the Prada Amber. You can use these all at the same time, and you can use these for dates also. They work very, very, very well for dates, because most females, or most people, I won't even say females, most people are really good, or really like when a person smells clean, and nothing smells clean like soap. So this one can easily be a date scent. All right, so that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to run through some fragrances, five fragrances that could help you start a collection, or if you want a collection, or if you just want to have a limited amount of fragrances. These are the basis of what you're going to build on. After you get these five, you can probably get more for each category, and then you can use them for different dates or different formal events. So anyway, it's been your boy Will with the Will Report. Just trying to share a little information with you guys and chop it up with you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know you could be anywhere else in the world. You're hanging out with me, talking about 5 fragrances to start a fragrance collection. All right, and until next time, catch you later. Deuces.